Hi, it's Barry Seaton, licensed realtor with Royal LePage West in British Columbia. Today we're coming to you from my office, which is actually in Coquitlam, and we want to give you a bit more information and some thought starters, perhaps, about things that you should take notice of when you're thinking of selling your house. So if you had a chance to look at my last video, we did give you some ideas then. I'd like to expand upon that a little. And I did talk about in the last video about how important it is for when someone's walking up to your house to make sure that the pathway up to the house and the front door is readily available and clean and working as well. But a couple of other things that you might want to think about is, if it's the right time of year, if you could put some real nice plants and colorful plants in your front yard. And please make sure that the grass is cut. And also, if you get the chance, just sprinkle some water on the grass about half an hour before the showing is going to take place. What that will do is it'll bring up the grass and make it look nice and shiny, make it look a whole lot better. So once people are in your house, one of the first things that you want to do is to make sure that all of your vertical surfaces in the house, now whether that be in the kitchen or the bathrooms or wherever, make sure that you take all of the equipment that you've got sitting on those horizontal surfaces. Make sure that you take them off and maybe put them in the cupboard underneath the flat surface. So that way people can see how much room there is in the kitchen and also the bathroom. Because you know what happens after a while, you get an awful lot of stuff sitting on these flat surfaces. Now, in the kitchen, you may want to think about perhaps leaving your kettle or perhaps even a small personal device sitting on there, and that might be okay. But the bathroom, really important that you get all of that stuff off of there and put it in the drawers or in the cupboard underneath the vanity in the bathroom. Now when people come to look at your house, one of the first things that they're going to do is they're going to go look at your closets, because they want to know how much storage space is in your closet. So if you're selling your house in the spring or the summer, best thing to do is to take all of your winter clothes out of the closets, put them in a packing box, and either stack them up in the garage, or even better is go rent a small storage space and put them in there, because after all, when you move, you're going to have to pack them up anyway. So when people go in to look at a house, they're going to open the closet doors, and it's important that they are able to see the back end of the closet and get an idea of how much space is in there as well. So, and also going to the garage. Okay, now I know this is perhaps the man of the house, is his favorite spot, favorite place to be, but please make sure that it's clean, make sure it doesn't have a gasoline smell in the garage, which quite often happens, and maybe you might not realize it. But if the man of the house is somewhat handy, make sure all the tools are hanging up on the wall, make sure they're organized properly, and please, anything that you haven't used for a while, again, please get it out of there, okay? So go back into the house, and in all of the bathrooms, before you have a showing, please make sure that the toilet seats are all in the down position. And also that the shower curtain, if you have a shower curtain, is pulled back so that people can see the bathtub and see the condition and the shape that it's in. Also, you might want to think about having somebody come in to clean the grouting, and maybe you need to re-caulk around the bathtub where the tiles meet the bathtub. They quite often become kind of dirty and stained, and a nice clean bathroom will go a long way to getting people more interested in your house. So remember that when somebody comes to look at your house, what generally happens if it's the husband and wife coming into the house, the wife will naturally gravitate toward the kitchen, and the husband will most likely end up looking at the bathrooms and see how nice and clean and tidy they are. So wife goes to kitchen, husband goes to bathroom. So there are a couple of other ideas for you. We do plan to put more of these videos up in the near future, and we will have more ideas for you to think about when you're planning to sell your house. So thanks for looking in, folks, and remember, when it comes to real estate, you'll get no BS from Barry Seaton.